Are you a shy or self-conscious singer? This holding back and trying to protect yourself is likely making you tighter. Some of you are stuck in vocal prison. Let's set you free. Welcome back to another edition of Victoria's Vocal Tips. 30 years of teaching voice, 42 years of studying voice, all different styles. I take serious vocal technique and make it simple and fun. This is my 98th full-length video tutorial. So I want to thank all of my YouTube followers. And if you want to follow me some more, you can find me in my 2 different Facebook accounts and now also on Instagram, where I just got started. What is the very first thing I do with any singer? Let the voice out freely. We have to let that voice out easily with freedom, or else we really don't have anything to build upon. Today's lesson is not going to be on detailed vocal technique, because you know I have tons and tons of videos on that, and I will post lots of links to them below. Instead, we're going to talk about how you can get out of your own way so that your voice can come out and do what it wants to do. And when I say get out of your own way, I mean physically and mentally. That's right, mentally. And we're going to do some easy exercises with some wild and crazy options. First of all, we have to remember that good singing is an athletic activity, and it involves the entire body from our feet all the way through our heads. So can we please stand up for the exercises? Full voice singing is very primal. It is an outpouring that begins deep in the body. So I'm not saying that you have to sound like King Kong or Tarzan, but I do want you to let that voice out and not worry about what it sounds like, okay? And that doesn't mean it has to be loud, but it does have to have good energy and vibrancy, or else you will not be able to apply that to singing. And some of you are holding back so much that it's the equivalent of mumbling. Then you hold your breath, no one can understand you, and then you get tight. Watch my video on the weak voice. So we're going to begin with our energized and full-bodied spoken siren on ah, and I don't care what kind of singing you do. So lower voices might be oh, we're just letting that voice out with reckless abandon, and it's going to be fun, okay? Maybe middle voices might be ah, high voices can be ah, whatever it is. Here we go. Ah, good. Let's get some hand movements. This gets the body revved up and gets the energy flowing. Here we go. Ah, again. Oh, great. That was descending. Now we're going to do ascending, descending, like this. Oh, okay. No closing up of the throat. Keep everything nice and free. Here we go. Oh, how about high voices? Oh, and by the way, if you have a fear of high notes, sirens are your medicine. If I'm nervous about a high note, let's do our ascending, descending siren one more time with the arm movements, opening up the body and doing it with reckless abandon. Here we go. Oh! How about high voices? Oh! Great. Now, this is not going to be very effective if your posture is poor and you don't understand the principles of breathing and breath support. So make sure you see my playlist for beginning singers and other playlists that I will include below. Now, how to apply to your singing? Well, first we start with the words. We got to get the energy in the words, and you're going to speak the words around the same pitch where you're going to sing them. So let me demonstrate first. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. I might start that first with, I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. Then, I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. Or what about hallelujah, hallelujah? I might start out speaking or declaiming hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. You see how this works? And you see how it makes the singing easier? Now, there is a big psychological component to singing. So, if you're afraid and you're worried you're not going to sound good, you are naturally going to hold your breath, close your throat, and lock up. So sometimes we have to add in a few wild and crazy options as a healthy distraction to the brain while having everything to do with technique. Before we do anything wild and crazy, we're going to start with our simple singing exercise. 1, 3, 1 on bum, 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 like this. Bum, 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 or lower voices. Bum, bum, bum. That's all we're going to do as far as singing. I want a good B, 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 and I want a good M. The B, the plosive, energizes the voice, helps with the vocal fold closure, and the M, gets you into that ring and ping which we need for carrying power and cut. We're going to do it 3 times in a row, and I'm not even going to step over to the piano. Low voices can be down there. Higher voices can be up here. Here we go. Bum, bum, bum. Again. Bum, bum, bum. Again. Bum, bum, bum. And the hand movements can help you with the energy. It's time for our fun and crazy physical options to the exercises. We're going to experience being grounded like a tree with roots and buoyant, floating all the way through the tops of our heads. So what I want you to do is stomp left foot, stomp right foot, knee bend, and then up. So when you stomp, stomp, those are planting your roots. Okay, knee bend to get you down into the earth. Then as you come up, tall spine and floating all the way through the top of your head. So we don't want anybody compressed like this, right? And it's not tight. In singing, we are always working opposite. So we're going to be grounded while being buoyant. Here we go. Left foot, right foot, knee bend, up, okay? The hand movements, if they help you, be my guest. One more time. Left foot, right foot, knee bend, up. See how you can feel grounded and rooted while feeling light and open in the body at the same time. Now, of course, if you need to review proper posture, you better watch my video on posture. Now, let's go into some other options. I want you to do a knee bend while we do that simple exercise, the bum, 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 but we're going to do this. Bum, bum, bum. Now, you might say, well, this is easy because we're in the low part, but what happens as you ascend in pitch? Most people start going into the reach if they're not careful. So what are we going to do to counterbalance that? We're going to go down into the body. So here we go. Bum, bum, bum. Or you can do it up here. Bum, bum, bum. We're just going to go through these quickly. These are options you can apply in your own practice. Another option I like is pretending we have some weight and we're pulling it down. We're at the gym and we're going to pull it down. What does this do? Well, like I said, a lot of people, as they go up in pitch, they go into the reach. These are healthy distractions that get us out of thinking of reaching and keeping us deeper in the body. So it looks like this. Bum, bum, bum. Here we go. Bum, bum, bum. With energy. Again. Bum, bum, bum. Great. Let's try it a little bit higher. Bum, bum, bum. Or you could be up here. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, but we're going to bring that weight down. It's like bringing the body to us rather than reaching for it way up there in the ceiling and closing up. Here we go. Bum, bum, bum. Down here. Bum, bum, bum. How about throwing the ball, which then opens up the rib cage, opens up the back like this. Bum, bum, bum. Here we go. Bum, bum, bum. Again. Bum, bum, bum. Or bum, bum, bum. Opening up again. Here we go. Bum, bum, bum. And last but not least, another favorite, which is bouncing up and down and singing at the same time. I will embarrass myself and do it first. Bum, bum, bum. Or bum, bum, bum. Here we go. Bum, bum, bum. Down here. Bum, bum, bum. Healthy distractions that have everything to do with vocal technique. Now remember, when you do these exercises, they don't have to be loud. When I say primal, I don't mean you have to be loud like King Kong. I mean that it comes from a deeper place in the body and is an outpouring. That's what good singing is, whether loud or soft. So what did we just do besides having a lot of fun? We worked on strength building, singing with authority. See my playlist on how to sing with more power. These are all the types of exercises that we do in my audio program, Victoria's Vocal Exercise Program. And we had our first group class a few days ago, and we did many of these exercises. You can incorporate all of this in your practice, so follow my program. It's very affordable. It is now time for Victoria's Wisdom. In singing, we are always working opposites. Good singing is grounded while being buoyant and primal. I hope you have enjoyed another edition of Victoria's Vocal Tips. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell your friends. Leave me some comments. Leave me some thumbs up. And continue singing with authority and freedom. And I look forward to seeing everyone again very soon.